Snoke te entrenó bien.
Asesiné a Snoke. Lo haré contigo.
Mi muchacho. Yo creé a Snoke. Yo he sido cada voz
que has llegado a oír dentro de tu mente.
La primera orden fue solo el comienzo. Tengo mucho más que darte.
Antes morirás.
Ya he muerto antes. El lado oscuro de la fuerza te abre camino a muchas habilidades que algunos consideran antinaturales.
What could you give me?
Everything. A new empire.
Captain, Kajimi is in range.
Fire.
Hello, this is Kyle Allender of Push Idealism. If you're watching this video, or if you've reached this far, then you probably already know what I'm about to say. Today is the day that my book has been published. Today is the day that I unleash not only my own research on the subject, on the problem of evil, but also many other people. I want to thank two people in particular for this project. Of course, I leave acknowledgments in the book as well. The two people in particular I want to give a high shout out to is Tim Howard of Dogzastic Mastery. So he was formerly Invoking Theism. Now he's Dogzastic Mastery. And I also want to give a huge thank you to Sebastian of Naturalism Next. Without these two individuals, there is no way that I could have ever gotten to where I'm at now in terms of my research, and especially this specific topic. That is because the research that I have included in my book is so novel that I believe that it has the potential to revolutionize natural theology for years to come. That's because I present a completely novel framework that no other theist has ever presented before. And it bypasses so many of the issues that I can't even explain everything in, this short little intro. But what I will say is I ask that you all please read the entire book before making any sort of comments or judgments. That's because I structure the book so that you can't really understand fully. You can't understand the full book without actually reading the entire book. So reading just one section without understanding the context of that section, you're going to get kind of lost. So I recommend that all of you guys read the entire thing and give me your feedback. But I also want to make clear that I am open to a discussion with any atheist. I will talk with any atheist philosopher, any layperson about the subject if they disagree with, of course, with my assessment on the problem of evil. I believe that the problem of evil has been defeated. I think that and not just one particular version, no, I believe that all versions of the problem of evil have been defeated. In fact, I believe that evil serves as indirect evidence for God. And you'll see why. I understand that's a radical claim. I understand it's a radical position. I understand even some theists might be hesitant to accept that conclusion. But I believe it's the right conclusion given the data. And I believe that once this problem of evil, I believe that the evidence for natural theology is so strong that once you take care of evil, God exists. It's inevitable. And at least in my opinion. Maybe there's some other argument that some other people have that tries to push against theism, even without the problem of evil. But in my humble opinion, I think, given the evidence for God that exists, that the only thing that the theist really needs to take care of is the problem of evil. And I think that the problem of evil, in my opinion, is the only hope that atheism has, evidentially. And so that's why I spent so much time on addressing this issue. And so I think that the problem of evil has been, like I said, defeated, which means that atheism's last hope is gone, which means that the only conclusion I can draw is that God probably does exist, or at least it's highly plausible that he does. So that's my claim. That's my opinion, of course. People are going to disagree with me on that, and that's fine. But I challenge you to please read my book and to take your time understanding the concepts that I go over. And if anybody has any objections to what I have to say, please present them. And in fact, I will be willing to discuss it further. With that in mind, that's all I have to say. But please keep an open mind.